everybody, Jake here, gonna do a quick tutorial on the song St. Anne's Reel for this edition of Country-Tunedsdays. So I hope you're having a happy Tuesday, and yeah, it's been a while since the first installment of these videos, but last time we did Uncle Pin, and that was on a D country-tuned harmonica. This week we're going to be on a G country-tuned harmonica. I've got a Hohner crossover here, which I've country-tuned myself, and in the last video I talked about that, but you can buy these pre-country-tuned from most harmonica manufacturers. Definitely check those out and get a G, one of them, if you want to play this tune. And this one is going to use that country-tuned note, that 5 draw, raised a half step, quite a bit more than Uncle Pin did. But yeah, this is a great one to pull out the country-tuned harmonica on, and we're in second position. There's a tab in the description below, so check that out and follow along. The A part is pretty much on the first page, and the B part is on the second page. So when I'm talking about the A part and the B part, just know they're kind of divided that way. I don't have the tab in front of me, so if I say something weird or say something that's different than the tab, I will put a little note in the bottom left hand side of the screen here. But yeah, let's jump in. I'm just going to talk about the melody first without tongue blocking or anything, and actually at the top of the video I played the melody puckered. Starts on 7-hole draw. 7 draw, 7 blow, 7 draw, 6 draw, 6 blow, 5 blow, 4 draw. And make sure you're getting these notes clean, because that's 6 draw. When you play the 6 draw and the 7 draw together, you get that interval, and there's nothing wrong with that interval, but it can be kind of clashy in this setting. So if you're still working on getting clean single notes, this is one place where you really want to make sure you're getting those notes clean. Now on the other hand, we can let 8 draw creep in. So that first 7 draw, and on the intro, the second time I played the A part, I kind of played this 7 draw, 8 draw thing. So that's a good thing to keep in mind. 7 draw and 8 draw, cool. 6 draw and 7 draw, might want to avoid that. But yeah, so that's the first part of the A part. Oh, and I'm sorry, after that 4 draw, it hits 3 draw twice. Okay, and then the next part is going to start on 6 blow. Hold on. Yeah, so it goes 6 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow. So that's the first time the country tune note comes into play. And then after that 5 blow goes 4 blow twice. Okay, so that's the first part of the next phrase, and then it continues. Is the end of that phrase. So that part starts on 3 draw, and it goes 3 draw, 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 blow. And then it goes 4 draw, 4 blow, 3 draw. And then 3 draw, whole step in, 2 draw. So that whole phrase would be. Alright, one more time. Then repeat basically that line with a different ending to the phrase, or it's going to repeat from the beginning now. So 7 draw. So that phrase is the exact same as in the beginning. And then it goes, the second phrase starts out the same way with the 6 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow. But then from there it goes. Five blow, 4 blow, 5 blow, 6 blow. And then it goes the same thing but on the draw. 5 draw, 4 draw, 5 draw, 6 draw. And then it ends on the 6 blow. So that whole phrase would be. So let's play the whole A part together now. Alright. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Okay, so there's the A part. One thing, so that's 7 draw. It's really easy to slide in from the 6 draw. And if you kind of tongue that 6 draw, so it really kind of pops it up there nice. So that can be a nice little addition. And yeah, I already talked about doing the 7 draw, 8 draw there. Yeah, and if you can slide into that double stop, that's cool. And yeah, you can throw double stops in throughout. There's a double stop being playing 2 holes at once. And doing that, especially if you're in puckering, kind of gives it the feel of a little more rhythmic feel. And if you're tongue blocking, you know, just doing the slaps can be kind of achieve the same effect there. Cool. So that's the A part. Let's move on to the B part. All right, B part. So it goes from the beginning of the B part, 8 draw, 7 blow, 7 draw, 7 blow, 7 draw, 6 blow, 6 draw, 7 draw, 8 draw, 7 blow. So from that 7 blow, it goes 6 draw, or I'm sorry, 7 draw, 6 draw, 6 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw. Let's stop at the 4 draw. That was 6 draw, 6 blow, 5 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw. And then it's going to run back up that draw chord. So it's going to go 5 draw, 6 draw after that. And then it's going to jump up to the 8 draw. Do that. So we're going to 8 draw, 8 blow, 8 draw, 8 draw. Okay, so that part is okay, and then it's going to, from there, it's going to go 7 blow, 7 draw. Okay, and then it's going to do the same thing it did at the beginning of the B part. It's going to basically do what it did the last time, but instead of going back up that draw chord, it's just going to keep going down till the 2 draw. So once it gets down to that 4 draw, it's going to go 4 blow, 3 draw, 3 draw, whole step in, 2 draw. Okay, and then you can, if you want, jump back up. Go 6 blow and then a quick 4 draw, 3 draw, 2 draw. Or you could even do 5 blow and then 4 draw, 3 draw, 2 draw. Or you can not do any of those and just sort of play a chordal thing. Or versus. Yeah, so that's the B part basically, and that all repeats another time. So yeah, let's see if there's anything about that B part. Oh, so when you're running up that chord, you're going 4 draw, 5 draw, 6 draw, and then up to the 8 draw. So kind of, and if you do it kind of fluidly without even trying, you're kind of hitting that ghost note 7 draw in there, and it kind of gives it almost like a triplet feel, which you can play more with a little more intention if you want. So you could, from that 6 draw, do a triplet, 6 draw, 7 draw, 8 into that 8 draw. Or you could also do one on the first part too. And so just instead of going to the 8 blow at the end of the triplet, you just hit the 8 draw again. That's it for the B part. Let's play the whole song together, and then we'll talk about the chords and maybe a little bit of how you might approach tongue blocking this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's talk real quickly about the chords. So on the tab, there are those little letters above the staffs. So it's in the key of D. So we know if we have a G harmonica, we have a D chord on holes 2, 3, 4 draw. So that's going to be where our D chord is. We have a G chord all across 1 through 10 blow. So we can basically blow anywhere on the harmonica and get some kind of a G chord. But I like to just do it at 4, 5, 6 blow as a starting point. So for now we're just going to play 4, 5, 6 below. And we also have A chord on 4, 5, 6 draw. So, and this is where the country tune comes in. And one cool thing about having a country tuned harmonica is you get that 5 major draw chord there. Okay, and the other chords we don't really have. If we wanted to play them, we could grab a C country tuned harmonica. Because we have a minor chord. Another chord you get out of this country tuned is the 3, 4, 5 draw becomes a minor chord. So we could grab a C country tuned to get the B minor and an F country tuned to get the E minor. Okay, and but if you don't have those, or you're just in a situation where it makes more sense just to hold one harmonica, so that E minor chord is the relative minor of G. So you could just play, whole 4, 5, 6 blow for that chord, or just whole 4, 5 blow. Yeah, and for the B minor chord, you could do the same thing on either holes 5, 6 blow or 2, 3 blow. Because those are going to be partially the chord. We can't get the whole chord because one of the notes is always on the opposite side of the blow or the draw. And up till now, I don't think anybody's figured out how to do that. Go in and out at the same time on a harmonica. But maybe it could be done. But yeah, let's just chuck through the chords there. So in the basic chucking pattern I'm using is just E, yuck, a tuck, E, yuck, a tuck. And if you're new to doing that kind of thing, try to over-exaggerate it and just try to keep the rhythm is the main thing with this. Figure out how much space that occupies, and then be able to chuck through the whole song. If you know guitar, it's probably a lot easier to just learn the chords on the guitar first to get the feel of how long the chords are happening. And but yeah, it's fun to do on the harmonica too. And you can think about it kind of like a mandolin would chuck on in a bluegrass setting. But yeah, let's chuck through the whole thing. I'll go ahead and do it with the other harmonicas. But remember, you can do it on just 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The only other thing I can think to talk about is tongue blocking. So it can definitely add a lot to what you're playing, especially if you're not in a group setting. Like if you're just playing by yourself, this really gives it fills out the sound so much. But yeah, if you're playing with 4 or 5 other musicians, it's not going to be as big a deal. But yeah, if it's just like you and one other person, these tongue blocking and slapping can really make a huge difference. And a lot of people say it improves your tone, which, I think it at least is easier to get a good tone if you're tongue blocking. And it also kind of just lubricates the harmonica nicely, so you can slide around a little better and be a little more fluid with certain songs. And I think it does lend itself to a lot of fiddle tunes and like old time type playing. So I'm not going to get into how to tongue block, but yeah, you would basically be doing like a 4-hole split for most of it. not a 4-hole split, 2-hole split. You can play around with changing that distance of your embouchure, whether it's 2-hole, 1-hole, or 3-hole split, or just do it out of the right side of your mouth. And you can also practice adding those slaps in there. Yeah, so there I was just kind of trying to slap on the offbeat, I guess, the 2s and 4s, and I think and you're always going to run into a place where it's where the melody's going to be fighting doing that, and I don't know how well I held it in there, and but yeah, you can slap whenever you want, but yeah, sometimes it's good just to practice getting that steady slap. And yeah, you could do it every beat too. Yeah, so that's another way you could slap it out, or just do whatever sort of slap rhythm or non-rhythm you want to do. And yeah, I think that's about all I can think to talk about on the Country-Tunedsdays here. And yeah, so like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening as always, and if you want to, head over to my Patreon. You can support me there and find a lot more videos and tutorials and tabs and unboxing and that type of stuff there. So thanks, and keep on harping. See you on the next video.